player here in this group to go on to the round of 16.
Deer versus Dark.
All right. Deer versus Dark. What's going on, Artosis?
Well, Tasis, I was just wondering myself, I wonder what Tasis's favorite medieval weapon is.
The net and trident.
That's not really medieval, though. That's like more Roman.
Oh,
right?
that might be that. Okay, let me think here. Medieval weapon. Morning Star. Is that medieval? That counts, right?
No, totally.
Morning Star is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
But if Tasteless had to fight with a weapon, I don't think I'd be good with a Morning Star.
Well,
I think I'd
you would
probably
actually
end up hurting myself.
I think what would happen is you'd have like a slingshot. You'd be like the least effective. Like
No, I think I'm actually going to be that guy that would just poison people.
I see.
Now, I know that
Are they
if you
really
had to fight
quick
with a
forged?
medieval weapon, it would be some kind of lance.
Yeah, probably a lance of some
Lance and a
sort.
circular shield.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Tasteless would
I would
fight
love
with
to
two
be.
battle axes, one in each hand, double-sided.
Oh no, you don't want to be the battle axe guy, and you don't want to be the hammer guy.
You
Because,
don't
like,
wanna be
for
a hammer
instance,
guy?
the hammer guy, like, you're the coolest on the battlefield.
You are by far the coolest with
and
the hammer.
you're the strongest, but eventually there's going to be a bunch of arrows in you, and you keep fighting, but you are going to die in this battle. The guy with the hammer dies
You know
every
what?
time.
That is so true.
Yeah. So you can't be the
Even
hammer
though
guy.
Robert Baratheon did kill that Targaryen king by smashing the hammer on his breastplate.
Well, we never saw that, did we?
That's true.
That's hearsay.
That could be some Baratheon propaganda
yeah.
right there.
No,
that's true.
I've never
Fighting with a giant warhammer, not you're
You
gonna
always
lose to the
die.
ranged
You always
weapons.
die.
Tasteless normally fights with the net and trident.
Of course.
It always
Old
cracks
school.
me up when you see like different bosses in one of these games, and then they find the guy with the net and trident, and I'm like, man, they just ran out. They just ran out of
No, that's the best. I love that weapon. It's so cool.
net and trident.
Yeah.
He's like, throw this net on them. They're like, ah. I'm
Well, yeah,
stuck.
you put the net on and then you poke him with the trident.
Yeah.
It's like foolproof. It's
Yeah.
completely foolproof. What, this guy with his little gladius sword is going to fight me off?
That's true.
Well, you have a net on you. Yeah, you're going to cut through. Oh, my
But I
trident
don't know
is
how
in
you
your
actually
rib
get
cage.
the net on them. I mean, that's the problem. I'm trying to imagine
You
how you
throw the net. What?
How do you effectively throw a net to catch
You
them?
practice throwing nets. This is like, well, you don't throw the net, Tasis, but the guy who fights with this for a living, he throws it.
My bad.
Oh my God,
bad.
you are just clueless. Remind me to never have you train any gladiators for me.
Okay.
Jeez. Tasis is out of work. He's like begging me. He's like, hey, listen, I can train gladiators. No, Tasis, you can't.
I can't. I'm trying to think of what other weapons are cool that are medieval.
All of them.
Pretty much all badass, aren't they? By the way, we had a conventional fast expand here from Deer.
Quick 3 base here
Yep.
from Dark.
So everything's very standard here. He's going to have +1 attack upgrade now.
That's a really fast +1 attack as
It
well.
is.
I'm interested to see where he's going to go with this. Like maybe a quick blink in Twilight. When you see +1 that fast, in fact, with +1 this fast, no, he grabs a couple more gases. Never mind. I was going to say this might be like some sort of +1 Zealot timing attack. Very old build, but still sometimes very effective.
Yeah, that's an old build. Well, he's gotten the 2 gases here. Now, this might just be for aesthetics or something after he drives out the Overlord.
Oh, could be.
I'm expecting to at least see more gateways or something coming up here. He's getting the 2nd sentry now. Looks like he has to get rid of all the Overlords before he actually wants to tech into whatever direction he's deemed to be the best.
I think he's just going to take a 3rd, to be honest. It's kind of looking like that to me. He's just getting his upgrades. I mean, this could just be a huge gateway explosion when he gets rid of these Overlords, as you mentioned.
Well, I feel like if he was going to get a 3rd, he would have done it already. Wait,
Well, I think he's going to add a few
Gateway
gates maybe and then do it. Well, he needs those 3 gates. And there we go, the Twilight. Okay. So I think we will be seeing that pretty quickly here. And
Okay.
should be a little bit before any real action.
All right, now here's a question. What is your favorite prehistoric weapon?
Prehistoric weapon? A saber-toothed tiger.
That's not a weapon. That's an animal.
Well,
Unless
it
you
could be a
trained
weapon if I trained it, yeah.
Oh, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
No.
You think you're all tough with, like, your club?
I feel like though you clearly would not. Yeah, I feel like you'd be the guy that had a trained bird. Like you'd have a hawk. That's actually
that would be
exactly
cool.
what you would have.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, man.
I could live with that.
Artosis would have his special.
I'd be a
glove on
falconer is what I would be.
Falconer. Called a falconer. I call you a guy with a funny glove and a bird with bird poop on it. Think about that, because birds, they can't control when they poop, man. So you're just basically walking around with.
If you don't know how to train them, they can't. Jeez, tasteless.
Artosis' birds could use the flushing toilet. I mean.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it didn't exist back then, so I just have them crap in the field, but it's good for the grass. All right, so we do have that third base coming up, +2 and Blink on the way. Decent amount of Zerglings out right now with the Hydralisk Den being created.
And he's opening up the rocks here so that he has proper circulation here from the second base and the third base.
And look at that. It's a pretty quick infestation pit as well. I wonder if he'll rush up to those Vipers once again.
He never checked to see what kind of build this was here. So he doesn't know that there's going to be Stalkers with Blink that can be used to come out here and apply some pressure and then run away again.
I think he's like... I think he probably thinks that's what's going to happen, even though he didn't get to actually scout it, just because when you see like a third base and you see the +1 that quick, that's kind of what it is, generally speaking, because you need to get the Twilight if you're going to start +1 that quick, because armor isn't that good. So looks like Deer is getting ready, man. It's time to move out.
So they're coming up now. Force Field's not... Oh, okay. He's actually completely isolated now. The area between him and the hatchery.
Well, he tries to get on top of everything, and he is going to have to pull these drones up. Some really nice force fields going off. A lot of drones going down, as well as Hydras and Lings.
The Blink Micro very good here. He still has a few more sentries, which means a few more force fields.
So far, he's doing a great job. A lot of Stalkers left over at the moment, but these Hydras starting to do work.
And now he blinks on top of these Hydras.
Indeed he does, but some Lings come in. Just not quite enough units here from Dark. He's lost a lot of drones as well.
He's got fantastic targeting, by the way, with those Stalkers. He needs to get a few Zealots out here.
A lot more Stalkers being warped in, and of course with his Blink, he's going to stop losing very many units at all. And look, a little bit of creep missing, just barely not enough units. He's just not holding on here, and it's going to be 3 bases against 2 with Protoss in the lead.
Oh. Yeah, and look at this. I love how he's coming up there and he's just targeting down those Hydras. The moment he sees him, he blinks right on top of him and starts shooting them down. And you can even see in Dark space right now an awareness of, you know, how bad this is.
Well,
he
knows he's basically dead at this point. That's it. And Deer moving on.
Yeah, well done, Deer. Nice attack there. That's great, because what we need right now is more Protosses in the round of 16.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
We definitely need that. We only have 9.
We've only got 9
We were
so
hoping
far.
for 15. Not going to happen, unfortunately. 9. We're getting as close as we can.
Yep. Really nicely done there by Deer. I love that attack. He's got some really good micro.
He certainly does. That's Deer for you, man. He knows how to execute.
Yeah. How far will he go? I don't know. Life, though, I'm actually even more excited about, because he made this group look bad.
Oh, yeah.
He made us look silly when we were saying we couldn't tell who was going to get out of this group.
Yeah.
I mean, clearly it's going to be Life. Like, he just looked really good.
He looked fantastic, and that's really exciting to see.
We only have 2 Terrans and 3 Zergs so far in the round of 16, but I got to say, the Zergs that we have, I mean, the Terrans we have are really good, but the Zergs we have especially could go very deep.
Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at the match results, Stasis.
Yeah.
For the sake of summary, as you often say.
For the sake of summary. Life
for summary's sake.
Life and Deer move on. Deer, in the end, did get his revenge there on Dark. Dark won in the first best of 3, but in our final best of 3 today, Deer prevailed.
That's right. Well, good play by Dark. Unfortunately, Younghua a little bit lackluster today.
Yeah, history repeats itself. By the way, join us Friday, because we got some more great matches coming up here. As
Burrow's
the GSL Code up.
Paralyzed and Curious. Very strong group.
Yeah. As we're getting closer and closer to finishing up the round of 32.
That's right.
By the way, it's good to have you back, Artosis.
Thanks, Stasis.
Wolf's fun to cast with, but you're my guy. And I guess that does it for us today. Good work, as always. And thank you guys for joining us and watching. Tune in Friday. We love you guys. Good night.